Alright, what's the crack everyone, and welcome back to the Garage and Car Mechanic Simulator. It's been quite a while since I've been in here, so I thought it's about time we got in and fixed up a car. So, as you can see, anyway, I've got a few cars here in the lifter since last been in. This is just a customer order, BMW M3. I think it's all gearbox, I think, and suspension and stuff. Yeah, gears and suspension. In the middle here down, got a 1970 Chevy Camaro, which I'm currently working on. I started this one earlier on today. Managed to just get it all stripped down and just polish up the body and the interior, and then I have to go and pick the little fellow up from school. But today what we're going to be working on here is this 1968 Dodge Charger Junkyard Rescue in a sorry state, so gonna give it a little bit of TLC, get her all polished up and looking brand spanking new. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Start out, get her up on the lifter. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've been in here. Well, on camera anyway. I've been playing off camera quite a bit, and obviously I do have the DLCs now since the last time a video was uploaded. So that will mean one thing. What we can do now, after we get this car done, is take it down to the drag strip and see what sort of speed we can get over. One thing I will say already that I'm not going to be doing is I'm not going to be putting a supercharged engine into it, because the licensed cars don't allow for a supercharger. Well, they do allow for the supercharged engine to go in, but there's no aftermarket parts. So in my personal opinion, stock hood with the supercharger glitching through, to me it just looks kind of shit, so won't be doing that. So I'm thinking, I'll just raise her up real quick. Can you look at the engine options again? I'm thinking gonna be putting a V8 Hemi into it. If I remember right, actually, I think the Hemi is actually the most powerful of all the engines, so that's what we're going to be doing first. We'll strip out the exhaust. Yeah, nothing there on that side. And I have to remember now, when I was playing this actually last night, what I did was, well, there we go, now we're tracking it. What I had done was I had remapped the buttons, so I have to get used to it again now, because I didn't remap them again. I've kind of got that now in my head, where I remapped the X button with R1. Just kind of made it a bit easier when tracking onto a part to unmount, so like there, the gearbox, being able to do that, and then tracking on here like to the clutch release bearing and stuff like that. I think actually, to be honest, yeah, I'm gonna well, yeah, actually we're putting a Hemi engine into it, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm gonna be buying all new anyway, so pull that motor out. But obviously, yesterday's video anyway, I think it was the True Sim Challenge on the golf club. I was saying about how obviously I'm giving Manhunt a bit of a break, at least for a while anyway, if not permanently. It's been at least it's been about 2.5-3 weeks since I've last even touched the game. So if I was to record it again at the moment, there'd be just too much fumbling, as I was mentioning in yesterday's video. There'd be just too much fumbling around and messing and all that, just trying to refamiliarize myself with the controls again. So I've given that a break for a little bit at least anyway, as I say, if not permanently. But what I might do, if I do decide to bring it back and finish it off, is start the game fresh again and just off camera just play it all the way back up to where we currently are in the series anyway, and then pick it up from there, and try and keep it fresh in my head. I might just record the whole series all in one go, so that, as I say, there is no fumbling around with controls and such. Because looking back at the videos whenever I'd be editing them, I was kind of like, for me it wasn't coming across the best anyway, with that messing around and like messing up. So like, where I'd be kind of off camera, I'd be playing Hitman, where you use L1 for running, and that I'd be trying to use L1 to run in Hitman, and it was just or not in Hitman, in Manhunt, whereas it should be R1. I was a bit sloppy as well with the gameplay. I do love playing that game. I did play it a good few times back when it was originally released. and I do love just creeping around in the shadows, but with trying to do that and keep the videos to around about between 30 and 40 minutes, it's kind of a little bit difficult if you're being a little bit too cautious. So as I said, no, don't track off there. There we go. Yeah, so as I say, I'm just going to give that a little break at least for a while, if not permanently. I probably will bring it back though, as I did mention. I'll just play through it, get back up to where we were, and then pick it up again. But no, just kind of what? I don't know. Just kind of gonna flip-flop around between games now for a little bit for the random videos on a Saturday. So kicking it off now at the moment in the garage, working away on this beauty of a car. Right, that is front end stripped out. Pretty straightforward. I've done this car enough times anyway, so hopefully it shouldn't take too long. I know how many bushings and all that need to be gotten, so it's been a while actually since I did a Hemi engine though. So just once I can get all the parts for that. But yeah, just what I was saying there a minute ago about remapping the buttons, doing the likes of this, like say onto the leaf spring plate here, just remapping and swapping around the X and R1 buttons just makes it a little bit easier, little sort of quality of life thing. But it then, until you get used to it, kind of messes with your head, because you go into the menus, then you're trying to use L1 to cycle through the different options and nothing's happening, whereas you have to press X. I do the same actually in the Hunter. I remap R1 with square, so I'll be able to be tracking along with an animal and be able to spot the animal at the same time as well, rather than having to take the thumb off the stick and use the square button. Again, just a little quality of life sort of thing. Be interesting actually. I might try and pick up. So obviously I just use a stock DualShock 4. I might try and pick up one of those recently released back button attachments, because that'll make it a lot easier. Alright, strip down the body. Not sure fully what we're missing here. There's no front bumper. Alright, just one side window. I don't think there was one on the other side anyway. It's odd for me actually, I haven't done that in a while. Usually I leave the interior till last. I was about to try and do that there. And alright, there's two body windows, right, so that should be all body parts off. Alright, let's polish her up. So you one, while we're down here, so we'll just get the fresh battery. Alright, so it looks like it's kind of like a murky sort of green, so definitely not going to be keeping it that colour. Actually, it kind of looks like oh bloody hell! What film was it? Excuse me. Oh, what's the name of the film? It's gone out of my head now. I think it was a Charger anyway. It was one of the cars. Ah, it's on the tip of my tongue. Can't think what it was. It'll come. It should come to me anyway at some stage. Yeah, another racing around in San Francisco, if I remember correct. Just can't think of the name of it. Oh, I broke something there. I don't know what that. Something else. There's a junk. Oh, and something else. I'd say we'll break a few parts anyway. There's a junkyard find. We'll repair what we can anyway. Alright, that's that done. So what we'll do is we'll get the body fixed up real quick. See what we did fix. Alright, fix that. We have both fenders, if I remember correctly. Both fenders. No doors. There was no trunk, wasn't there? No. Trying to remember what we had now. Alright, rear bumper. Alright, so front fenders and rear bumper we don't need everything else, right? Excuse me. Alright, Charger. so we need front bumper, door, window, don't need that. Yeah, so it's only the stock hood, unfortunately, no aftermarket parts, so no supercharger hood, unfortunately. And what actually wait, there is actual seats for it, I think, isn't there? Let me just check real quick. Oh, there is, yeah. Yeah, so we need a bench, we need 2, and I really don't like that wheel, but it is a charger wheel, so we'll use it. And we're gonna need some plates. And obviously, me being from Ireland, I'm gonna put an Irish reg on it. So it's a 60A. Being from Dublin, gonna do the D, and then 47. Gotta put the 47 in there. Alright, so that is body pretty much all done and dusted. I suppose actually just while we're here, I'll just get the interior in. I hate the way it does that. Right, interior done, and did I put? Yeah, I did put that body window in, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Right, and get the hood on, and just front lights on, front bumper, and front plate. Sorted. Right, body sorted. Oh, no, actually it's not. I'll get very far with that door missing. And then the other body window. Now she's sorted. Alright. Excuse me, do apologise. So, just close that down for a minute. Right, yeah, let's work on getting the underneath done. So we'll buy the parts that we know we're going to need. So we're going to need 12 of these. We're going to need 4 of these on the back. Tie rods, going to need 2. Sway bar. Now I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I think it was a sway bar B. Need hubs. So we need 2 of them. 2 of them. Shocks there. Was yeah, double wishbone. 2 of them, and was it bees on the back? Pretty sure it was bees on the back. Springs. 2 of you. Won't bother getting the leaf spring at the spring plates around like that yet. Don't know if I fixed them all. I might have done. Sometimes you can, sometimes you won't. What else do we need? We need brakes. So we're gonna need 2 discs, 2 pads. Not sure about calipers yet. No, don't want them. Actually, I want drums. Might have fixed the shoes. Not sure. Drum wheel cylinders can sometimes break, but anyway, let's start getting this all done. Oh, the cross member. Broke the cross member. Usually I always fix that. That was an E, wasn't it? E, okay. Cross member E. One thing I always like to do, as soon as I get the cross member in, get the bushings in, because I have a habit, if I don't do that, I will forget to put them in, and obviously then I have to go back and search which bushing did I miss. 9 times out of 10 it's always one on the cross member. Right, steering rack. I broke the steering rack as well. So was it a B? Oh, it was a B. I picked wisely. Okay, let's get that in. I have a feeling I will have broken. Excuse me again. One thing I always bloody well forget to do is put the shocks together. Always forget to do it. I'll just leave that one there for now. Come back to it when we need it. Yeah, usually one of the suspension arms always breaks. Oh, both of them, both bottoms. So 2 of them. I presume at least one of the upper arms will have broken as well. Let's say 9 times out of 10 at least one of them breaks. Oh, I actually got both. Alright. Little shock. Alright, so we need a knuckle cover. A knuckle cover. For the other side. I always like to do that, just if one is broken, get in advance. Alright, so front wheel hub. I should have predicted that actually. Usually one of them does break. It's a quick purchase. Get the hub bearing in and the hubcap. Gonna keep the wheel stock as well, but I'll probably just bump them up in size a little bit. Alright, so we need 1 caliper and 1 caliper cylinder. Okay, get that now. Caliper and 1 caliper cylinder. Right, let's go and grab that other shock, and then we should be good to just get this together nice and quick. Oh, no we're not. I didn't see that there a second ago. Knuckle C. And knuckle C. Did not notice that at all. I'm putting in the other knuckle. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod. And yeah, we should be just good for the rest of the way now. Not sure what colour I'm going to do this. I know the Hemi engine is kind of a yellowy orange colour. So I might try and do something that's kind of going to match with it. If I highlight the hub. But I might have a look and see what. So I've never actually had a look at the Charger. I say I've done them a few times before, but I've never actually had a look to see what liveries or liveries, whatever way you want to pronounce it, you can put on the Chargers. Not properly anyway. I know that I'm pretty sure there's one that I've used before, but generally I tend to just keep these cars looking pretty plain. I meant to buy a fuel tank. And actually while we're here, because we're going to be going with performance parts, we get the fuel pump as well. While we're here, we'll just get the filter. Apologies again. As I mentioned in yesterday's video, I do still have that bit of a tickly cough just plaguing me at the moment. So if I do feel a bad one coming on, I will just I will mute the mic. I'll mute the video and editing really briefly. So it was B's on the back as well. Alright, time to see leaf spring. I say both of the springs themselves. Let's say I'll have broken at least one plate and maybe a U-bolt as well. Or wasn't able to repair it, so one plate, what we like for the bolts, and one bolt. Okay. Let's just really quickly, wrong section. Just really quickly get them, so 1 and 1. Alright. So now, depending, alright, both knuckle housings. How about the wheel hub? Right, 1 hub 4. You. Now how are we doing with the shoes and drum wheel cylinder? So we need one drum wheel cylinder and one shoe. I'll just get this. We need one solid rear drive axle as well. Might as well just put that drum arm over here. So we need a U, and no need to do that. Just skip across to the brakes. So yeah, we need a shoe and drum wheel cylinder. Right, we should be good. Just quickly assemble this. Then we can, I suppose, just get stuck into the engine. That shotgun first. I like to work in from the inside to the out when assembling, and from the outside to inside when disassembling. What the hell? Oh, I did, yeah. I was about to say, would help if I did put the fuel tank in, but it was just off camera. Memory is not the best today. Literally only did it, what, like 60 seconds ago? And I'm forgetting that I put it in already. Bear with me while I just mute the mic for a sec. Oh, sorry about that. I say it's just it's a bit at me now tonight, that cough. It always plagues me. It doesn't matter how mild or how severe, or well, not severe, how bad of a dose of a cold or flu that I get. I always get a really bad tickly cough that just does my absolute nut in for anywhere up to about a month or so after the actual virus has gotten itself out of my body. Right, anyway, so that is the underneath all done. While we're here as well, we just might as well see the servo. Did we fix that? Oh, I need a brake servo. Should be in the brakes. Alright, brand new servo. Battery is good. Radiator. Oh, I fixed the radiator. Okay, right. Let's get and build us a nice Hemi engine. Where are you? There we are. So 425 horses stock. Right, let's get you built. So let's have a little look. We'll just go V8. Grab all the parts that we are gonna need. I should be needing. Yeah, we're gonna need you. Down should be just. Yeah, it should be an OHV cam gear. ESC camshaft or crankshaft, sorry. Should be an OHV pulley. It's the Hemi block. What else do we need? Straight on down. Come on, where are we? So it's been a while since I did a Hemi. We have V8 filter. There's the oil pan. Gonna need 8 of these anyway, so might as well grab them while we're here. Radiator fan C, I think, or not C. Oh, what one is it? Trying to think now. But we'll need you, and we will need you. Oh, rocker arms, actually. Yeah, 2 of you. And I think. Oh wait, yeah. Would help if we got. Yeah, should be an F. Excuse me. Time and cover. Oh yeah, it's my worst part. The one thing that I hate about doing the classic V8s is the push rods. I absolutely hate them. But we need. Shit, how many is it? 16, isn't it? Yeah. 16 push rods. But luckily, don't have to do the rockers because it's just a solid rocker arm. one piece. Is it an OHV water pump? Trying to think. Pretty sure it's just an OHV water pump. No, sorry, no, it's not. I'm thinking of the pulley. So I'll grab that real quick. Yeah, it should be just a standard water pump pulley. Let me see, anything else that is not gonna be performance. Not that I can think of offhand at the moment. I'm sure I'll think of something though. Let's get the performance parts in. Again, V8. So we are going to be wanting U. Camshaft. What else do we need? Should be. Oh yes, it's going to be carburetor A, carburetor B. Where are my heads? There we are. There's one. And there's two. Exhaust manifold. 2 of you. So I have done this engine a good few times, but it's been a while, so I mean I should know the majority of the parts anyway. Intake manifold. I need 8 of you. Power steering pump F. Yeah, it should be the F. Oh yeah, there was something else that I was meant to get there a minute ago that I was trying to think. Alternator actually, yeah, that we'll need to get that as well. Won't worry about the exhaust and mufflers and stuff like that. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, alternator should be the i6B. I need spark plugs, so we'll need 8 of them. Yep. Anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah, that's what I was forgetting. Engine head covers. Because it is going to be one of you. And where's the other one? Where's the other one? There we are. There. Alright. There was something else that just popped into my head there. Something else that just popped into my head and it just went. Oh yeah. Ignition. We are going to need an ignition coil B, a distributor. Should be just a regular distributor cap and a rotor, which means we're going to need to go back in now and get 2 clip Bs for the distributor, and I think is that it? I think that's it. I might have forgotten 1 or 2 parts, but we can pick them up on the way anyway. Right, let's get assembling. Alright, so that is one V8 Hemi build. Actually, yeah, the magic floating fuel filter, we'll just throw that on as well real quick. And yeah, she's ready to go in. So, alright, yeah, well, fair enough. I put the engine crane back over. So I'll just lug the engine around on the back for a minute, huh? Alright, let's put her in. Let's get her home. There's the old engine, we don't want that one. There she is in. Alright, let's, before I forget, that's one other thing that I always regularly forget to do, is put oil in the damn things. Once I put them in, then I gotta put them on the dyno and nothing happens. Alright, one little habit that I have lately is what I like to do is I like to check the dipstick. Say, nearly up to the line. I always like to see how close I can get it to the line, but not far off. Alright, so we should be done under there. I'm trying to remember what gearbox it is. I think it's a C. Or was it the F actually? It's the F, isn't it? I think, yeah, it's the OHVF. Pretty sure anyway. Yeah, it's only a quick swap if not anyway. So we're going to need a new release bearing, and we're going to need clutch plate, pressure plate, flywheel. I cannot for the life of me remember what exhaust is on it. If I remember correctly, the front exhaust section cannot be performance, but we'll sort that out in a minute. We're going to actually need to get a starter as well. And I picked it right, it was the F. Okay. No, that's the wrong one. Cancel that. We're putting a stock gearbox in. Yeah, so I need to get a starter. V8 starter, okay. And moment of truth, actually, did we save the driveshaft? No, we didn't. Alright, one driveshaft. And, right, so it's going to be OHVB. If I remember correctly, yeah, you cannot get them performed by section or pipe. An exhaust pipe, alright. If I remember correctly, you cannot get them. And there's OHV. No, I can't get them performance, right? So while we're here, we'll just grab two middle mufflers, and it should be just rear muffler V8 OHV, and then front exhaust by V8 OHVB. Where are you? V8 OHVB, two of you. Yeah, it's a shame you can't get them in performance parts. It is what it is. Oh, I'm doing there. And apart from the wheels and a new paint job, we're pretty much there. So what size are the wheels actually? They are on 16s. I think I'll bump them up to... We bump them up to 18s. Keep them the same width. Might actually be able to fix them all. Well, these last two, maybe, maybe not. But yeah, I'll see what I can fix anyway. So I'll get these wheels sorted out. I'll be right back in just a second. Yeah, so just as I was dismantling this, taking this tire off, I was purchasing the other tires, and then my brain kicked into gear and realised I'm bumping up the wheel size. So I need to buy all brand new. I can't magically make 16-inch rims bump up to 18. Not going to change the I'm not gonna chrome them around. I'm just gonna keep them stock. Gonna be putting slicks on obviously for heading down to the drag strip, so we can keep her in a straight line. See what we can get out of it. We'll actually need to. I'm gonna stick 5th gear on there as well. Not gonna do much. I never really do much pissing around with tweaking the gear ratios. Usually just if I add on that extra gear, I just bring it up to just behind the previous gear, so in this case bring it up to just behind the 4th. Have it as a sort of realistic speed. I'm not going to have it doing 300 mile per hour like that. As soon as we get this one off, we'll put 2 on. So just hopefully sitting well now. I got the measurements right. Yeah, she's sitting snug in there. How's the front? I'm getting the feeling that I've forgotten something. I know I was doing the engine, I did forget a couple of parts, like the radiator fan, and that's sitting nice. What else did I forget? Oh yeah, the crankshaft bearing caps and the rod caps as well. I forgot to get. That is pretty much all, but just obviously going to take her onto the dyno first as well. No, that's wheel number 4. Right, so what we'll do really quickly is we'll just add on a 5th, and as I said, I'm just going to pop it up just behind the 4th. Let it get to... Oh wait, hold on, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm not going to piss around really too much with the ratios at the moment, because I could be here for a while doing that. But there is a bit of a gap, alright, though, between the 3rd and 4th. How high can we get? Right, starting to drop back down up there. We get as high as we can. 167. Yeah, that'll do for me. It'll do for now. Right, let's pop her into paint and see what we can come up with in here. Have a quick look at the liveries, or again, liveries, whatever way you want to pronounce it. So a quick look at that first. So we can do twin stripe in black or white. What is that one? Oh, the stripe going across the back. And then one going across the front. I think I prefer... Yeah, I think I prefer just that. So I'll tell you what, we'll actually do that. We'll go with black stripes, and we'll go with something as close as we can get to the Hemi block itself. So I think we'll be going back this way. A little bit too dark. 35 looks good. Give that a go. Have a little look. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's not too bad at all. Alright. Let's get her on the dyno. And see what she's pumping out. What was it, 425 stock? So I'd be saying at least 700 anyway. So 425 with 490 foot-pounds of torque. Let's see what she gets. $764 horses and 871 foot-pounds of torque. Nice improvement. So let's just get her out here, and I shall be back in just a second on the drag strip. Alright, here we are. Time to see what she can do. So Oh, we got 0 to 30 in 1.2, 0 to 60, just over 3 seconds flat. 0 to 100 in 6.3. Well, we're not going to get up to 200, we're only going to get to, what, just under 170. Topping at 167. I could piss around and tweak the ratios for a while, but that'll do for now. So top speed 167 miles per hour. So that is the 1968 Dodge Charger, rescued from the junkyard. I think I purchased it for roughly, I think it was around about somewhere in the region of about 15 to 20,000. Fully restored to her former glory. Only the one thing left to do, and that is see how much she is now worth. So we're 100 across the board, and she is gonna go for 120,321. So nice little chunk of change there, and that's another car fully done. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to head off and finish off doing this Camaro. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I shall see you all in the next one for the next society video in the Golf Club 2019. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and bye for now.